Hello everyone and welcome to another karting video for today's video. So doing something a little bit different today as the race gets underway at TeamSport Crawley for this one. So at this stage I'll just try and get through the field. Luckily I got the inside. Trying to get to the inside for the next corner, but someone was on my inside. So I had to give a little bit of space up the hill, but luckily I managed to get through to P2. Time I got to the top of the straight, down towards turn 4, right here. Yeah, a little bit of chaos at the start, but Team Sport is always chaos, so that's why being at the front is better, really. So yeah, so decided to do a little bit different on this video. First time doing commentating on this channel. And so come towards this bit, and then a frag test came out. So, not sure what it's for. I'm guessing someone made a mistake behind me or spun around. So I'm centering up the hill because it's narrow, so it's fine going up the hill. Just keeping my distance from the leader because I don't want to get a penalty or something, or black flag, because I don't want that to happen. So back to green racing. Back to racing again after it's all good to go. So yeah, he's got a 2-second gap ahead of me, so just trying to get some racing lines, trying to get to fastest way around as possible. He might be, the leader might do the same thing, so I'll just try to get close as I can to it. Yeah, so I've got some people behind me, only about a few people behind me, just trying to just trying to follow me a little bit. It's quite tough if you're leading or if you're P2 in that train where I'm in right now. Sometimes you have to try your best you can to get, not just get good times, but also try and get through the corners nice and tidy through there. Yeah, I am using the boost button on that straight there. Sometimes on the before going up the hill, after you gone past the pit exit on the bottom floor where we're coming towards it right now. Through here it's kind of flat out. Sometimes I press a boost on this corner here, or sometimes before going up the hill if the boost comes up, but it turns out it doesn't happen eventually. So yeah, so this race took place in the middle of July, just 2 days before the EKS round at Three Sisters at the weekend, just 2 days before that event, and this was 2 days before that. So I just came here to do just for fun, see what happens, and just try to get used to my TeamSport Crawley a little bit. Yeah, I was saying Jesus there because it's very difficult to catch him up, because the guy who's leading, who has a track record around here on mode 3 and 4. So the red flag has come out. Not sure what happened there. I'm guessing there's an accident or something around the circuit, around the track maybe. So we skip on to the restart. It turns out that red flag kind of helped me a little bit to get closer to the leader. So we're back to green racing once again. I decided to help the leader a little bit, try to run away, but he decided to go defensive. So I had to go defensive as well, because someone's behind me and all that. Can't remember who it was. I think it was someone, but I'm not sure who it was. So I decided to stay behind the leader for now, try and work together, so we can clear away from this pack on the restart. So yeah, so the guy in front of me who has the track record around TeamSport Crawley, he's very a fast driver on mode 4 and mode 3, but this is mode 3 we're on right now. It's like mode 4, mode 3, so you can choose. It depends on the events really, like a club event, meet events, something like that, I don't know. They're saying like mode 3 is a bit faster than mode 4, so I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm not angry about it. It's just one of those modes where they're a little bit confusing, which is faster or which is better or not. I'm not sure. So yeah, so still behind this leader. I'm trying to, well, just trying to stick to the leader as possible, and it turns out it's going okay. After the restart, where the red flag came out, where the accident happened, but I'm not sure what happened there, but I didn't see it. It was just another red flag. I pressed the boost here before going up the hill. Does help a little bit if you're heavyweight, or sometimes middleweight. But if you're juniors or lightweight, sometimes it works on the exit of turn 3 right here. Sometimes you can press the boost here. I normally do that sometimes if I'm got a clear track behind me or in front of me, if I'm on trying to get a good lap time or something. So yeah, so as I was saying, this took place in the middle of July, just 2 days before I went to Three Sisters at the weekend. The Fidno at Three Sisters, that'll be at the end of the Fidno at this end screen. So make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, so this is just I'm just trying to go to TeamSport Crawley because of BIPC for this year in 2025. I have done it a few times since 2020. I've been doing it since every year. And before it was Kart Champs, back in the day when I've been doing it every year since. So yeah, so this is I think this is my 6th time I'm doing BIPC this year. I've been to the Nationals 4 times this year. My best was P7, that was in 2023, and I won the regionals in 2021, won the local in 2022. Sometimes I was top 3 a couple of times, and my best was P7 in 2023 at the Nationals, and that was it really. So yeah, so I was putting my hand up there because he was going defensive, and I was like, can we just run away first before we start battering? And he's going defensive again because I know I was behind him. I had about a half a second behind me, about a few laps. I mean, I was trying to work together so we can run away from the guys behind. I think this is like the top 5 right now, just banging it out for the lead of this race. Pressing a boost button here. He keeps making mistakes on that corner, so not sure why. So I managed to get closer to him there, going up the hill. He goes offensive. Oh my god. And I was kind of frustrated because I had an opportunity to go for the inside, and he closed the door at the last second. So I thought there was an opportunity there, but turns out it didn't work. So yeah, so sometimes if you're leading and you're fending, it's very hard to overtake around team sport. Not just any team sport, but also indoor karting as well. It's very difficult to try to find a way through. You have to wait till they make a mistake or something. That's the way to do it. So he's made a mistake here again. So I had a chance going up the hill, but he goes defensive again at the last corner. And I checked behind, I had a couple people behind me. So I have to go defensive as well. So this is quite difficult if you're in the middle of this train or P2, where I am right now. This is a good battle. It's good to watch. And then the Netto flag has come out for the second Netto of this race. So I'm still behind the leader. So I'm still behind the leader when the Netto flag came out. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm guessing someone has spun around or something, or made a mistake somewhere, stuck in a tyre barrel or something. That bit there you saw, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I was just a little bit maybe I was a little bit confused, or a little bit. I was kind of stuck in this for this lead and this train. I'm in this train right now. I mean, it's fine if you're spectating, good to watch. I mean, that's fine if I was spectating. It was at Warrington or Crawley maybe, if I was spectating. This is good to watch, so I don't mind that. And also, I'm not sure what he was doing there, braking a little bit early than I was expecting. Yeah, this is quite close. Yeah, I'm saying Jesus there because I don't know what's happening right now. I'm kind of this, kind of stuck in no man's land. So I had some fast drivers behind me. I'm not going to say the names because they've been here a few times than I do. I have been here to this track for over a decade because it used to be petrol. It used to be so much fun back in the day, but now it's since it's been electric for 2 years now. Since September, when before the local in 2023 happened, where Netrix began at TeamSport Crawley. So yeah, so between petrol and Netric, I'd rather still prefer petrol because petrol was still good back in the day. I wish it was still petrol at TeamSport Crawley. That would have been so much fun, and I would be enjoying it a lot since then. But since TeamSport wants to be Netric by 2026, but there's some tracks that still have petrol at some places, and there's some others and some other places have Netric. So yeah, so not a fan of Netric racing, but at least this is quite fun to watch. At least it's good to watch. Well, when I watch this back, I thought this was quite fun. I thought I'd show it to you guys, see how you feel about it. Yeah, so stuck behind the needers, stuck behind this needer. I still managed getting good still getting a good entry. So I was still getting close to him. I did press the boost here once again, trying to go up the hill, and then I started to go to the inside, but it turns out it didn't work. So I had to go to the racing line again. I had to go defensive again at this corner because someone's behind me. Yeah, it's very tough if someone's fending, and if I'm trying to run away, but it's just sometimes when someone's fending, it's really hard to overtake around here. It's not just any team sport, it's also very difficult sometimes. If it's like outdoors, it would have been fine. Like if it was Three Sisters, it's so much easier to overtake. You can overtake at some corners, but this track, indoors or any team sport tracks, it's just very hard to overtake. You have to wait till they're made to make a mistake or something. I pressed booster again at the hill, tried to go for the inside, but it turns out it didn't work. So I had to back out of it again. So yeah, so I'm just fending for P2 right now, so there's nothing I can do at this stage. I tried my hardest to get the lead, but it's just sometimes it's very difficult at this stage. Yeah, it was quite a fun race. What I showed you right now, it's quite fun. It's good to watch if you're spectating right now or on this vidno. If I was spectating, that would be quite cool to watch. If this was a juniors, if it was juniors, lightweights, I'm not really sure. So I'm in the middleweight category, and he's about a guy in front of me who's lightweight, and then you got some people behind me are heavyweights. One's the same weight as me, who's kind of batting me a few occasionally. The other two are heavyweights, so that's not what I'm worried about, if it's BIPC or each category on that. So yeah, so coming towards about, I say, over halfway, or coming towards almost about 5 minutes to go, I'm not really sure at this stage. Still stuck in P2, no surprise. He's just fending, that guy leading's fending really well. So yeah, Archie's fending really well. Tried really hard to get closer. I'm pressing a boost button here. He has a poor exit. I had a really good exit, and I still can't get past him. And I was saying Jesus Christ because I was still stuck in P2. I had a chance to go for it, but it's just fending like a light every single corner. It is very difficult sometimes around TeamSport Crawley. Yeah, so at this stage I was like, okay, I'll just stick to P2 for now and see what happens. My pace is still there. I think I did a 43.2 on that day. That was definitely the best time of the day. As come towards this bit, that guy decided to go for the move, and then also this guy decided to let me pass. So I was kind of dropped 2 places on that bit. So I was putting my hand up. I don't know why I did that, because I don't know why I put my hand up. Not the guy in P3, but also the guy in P3, because I mean I'm not angry at the P3 guy. I was angry about the P2 guy, well, he just literally just overtook me at the bottom hairpin. Not sure why, because he could have just stayed like this. And I lost 2 places because of that. And then come towards this bit here, we got another person who decided to go down the inside. Luckily, he's net me back through, so that was fair enough. So, cheers to that guy, who's one of the heavyweights. We got P3, who's heavyweight, I'm not worried about. The guy in P2, who's middleweight, same weight as me. And then Anita, who's lightweight, who's literally won the race fair and square. So at this point, I was like, okay, P4 is the best I can do. I was stuck in the middle of this top 5. There was like a top 5 right here, just battling for the lead. So I just couldn't get past the leader. It's very difficult if you're in TeamSport or something like that. So yeah, so Taylor is struggling to catch up to the leader. And I managed to, at this bit, I managed to go up to the P2, P3 at this stage. I managed to go up to these guys. So, because I still have pace, but it's just, sometimes I just couldn't settle in yet. I did a 43.2 on that day, so it's still, it's not a bad time. It's just, I just can't get settled in yet. Seeing the last board now, so last snap now, so nothing surprised at the end. Still stuck in P4. Had a chance at the end, it's just, they're all going offensive. So I'm kind of P4 in this race, so it was quite fun. I did apologise afterwards, so everything's normal. I was just here just for fun. Yeah, so that's for me today. So for this video, hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That I'd appreciate a lot if you're around the world. And I'll see you guys in the next video for more karting videos. And then I'll see you guys next time and catch you in the next one. And see you later.